Learning to play chords on the piano is super, super, super simple. I'm going to show you how to do it, okay? What you fundamentally have to understand, number one, is what a half step is in music. So a half step in Western European music theory is, on the piano, it's so easy to see. So if we started here, this happens to be the note of C. If we moved up one half step from the note of C, it would be up to this note. So it is the black key right next to it. That's called moving in a half step. We moved up a half step. If we moved down one half step from this note, well, we happen to not have a black key in between these two, but it still is considered a half step. So that would be moving from here to here, would be moving down a half step. So keep this in mind. It's really, what it boils down to is it's whatever note you're on, whatever direction you can move up, that's a half step. Whatever note you're on, you want to move down. The closest key is one half step, okay? Doesn't matter if you start on a black key. If we started on this note, if we moved up a half step from here, it would be that note. If we moved up down a half step from here, it would be that note, okay? So that is a half step. Now, how do you make a major triad in root position? Man, that's a lot of fancy words. But let's just go broad and say major chord, okay? It is so simple. Whatever note you start at, okay, it is just counting in half steps. So if we start at this note here, that's going to be our first note. And from here, we are going to count up 4, okay? So we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives us our middle note. Now, we need one more note because this is a 3-note chord called a triad. So from here, we're going to count up 3. 1, 2, 3. And that gives us the 3 notes in a major triad. This specifically is C major triad, but this works wherever you start, okay? So that's how you make a major triad. So let's do that again. So we're going to start here, and we're going to count up from 4. Make sure you don't start counting on this one. Start counting the next one up, okay? So starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? From the middle note, we've got to count up 3. 1, 2, 3. Major triad, okay, or major chord. Now, how do you do a minor? Well, it's really that simple. You just count again. So we're going to start here. Now, this time we're going to count up 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now, from the middle note, we're going to count up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minor triad, okay? So, interestingly enough, the distance for both chords this way is the same. It's that middle note that changes major, minor, major, minor. To review, major, wherever you start, count up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. From the middle, count 3. 1, 2, 3. From the minor, wherever you start, count up 3. 1, 2, 3. From the middle, count up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minor triad. And these are, if we're getting real fancy, these are triads in root position. But don't worry about it, because this is the all-powerful way to start playing chords on the piano.